Hi, I'm David Carus. Ever since I was a kid, I loved reading books. There were none in my house, my parents didn't like to read, and most of my friends would rather play video games. But for me, there was something magical and empowering about books. They taught me how the world was and what it could be. They gave me a way to train my mind and exercise my imagination. With everything we see on the news these days, I think we could all use a little more imagination. The world can change, but it takes creative, imaginative people to envision the future that we want to have. I've recently launched a one-of-a-kind project that has never been done before. My goal is to ignite a love for reading across the planet so more people can imagine and build a better world. I'm writing an 8-book series that takes place in the future. The big difference in my story is that the future isn't some depressing, fearful place to live. It's the exact opposite. I'm literally creating the world I want mankind to live in. The first book in the series is titled Sage Vector and the Book of Space. Sage Vector is a 15-year-old boy living in Salinas, California in the year 2880. Mankind has finally put an end to war, poverty, and pollution. Earth is a beautiful, exciting place filled with art and adventure. Until one night, the unimaginable happens. The stars in the sky suddenly vanish. The following day, people discover that the Philosopher King has died, and in cities across the world, thousands register to compete for the crown. Yet no one but Sage Vector knows about the strange glowing book that found its way into an old library just before the night sky turned black. Want to know what happens next? Great. Help me get this story to you and people around the world. It's going to rekindle a love for reading because the main character literally uses an actual book to empower himself. All 8 books will not only be page turners, but will also instill readers with knowledge of science, philosophy, ethics, government, history, and art. The result will be readers who are more knowledgeable, responsible, and able to change the world around them. Sage Vector is an example others can follow, not only in the books, but in this overall project. You see, the other important aspect of this is what it means to authors and artists around the world. You see, I'm taking what I'm doing directly to people, one person at a time. That means picking up the phone, writing to people, and even knocking on doors. I want my readers to say, I know the author, he actually came to my house. How cool would that be? I want to encourage other creators to spend a little time away from their computers and go out and talk to more people in person. Each book in my series will be made possible by 1,000 pre-sale supporters. These are exclusive limited spots. There's only 1,000 of them. Every supporter who buys a copy of the book will get that book personally autographed and inscribed, and will also get their name into the actual book, acknowledged in it forever. I want to impact culture by giving it something it's never seen before. I want to spark the imagination of everyone who reads these books. I need your help to make this project possible. Become a supporter. Let's make sure the future is a brighter, more hopeful one. And let's make it together.